No, the doctor said I wouldn't be able to hold a stable conversation. I would never be able to eat again my mouth, no talk to people, none of that. I've already overcome what they say I couldn't overcome, so it's like, man, it's like now it's just the sky's the limit.
So Janae had a C2 complete spinal cord injury, which C2 is way up in the cervical, like it controls your neck function, your breathing, so anything from the neck down is paralyzed. When he got to us, we had to start therapy and help him face kind of what was ahead of him.
He was seen by all disciplines while he was here, and our biggest goal was just to get him to be as independent as we could, giving him more control over his environment. And so we worked a lot with his power chair and using different kinds of controls. We tried using, with his mouth, with his chin, using his head, and we worked with our equipment techs on how we could best set up his chair to allow him to be independent with driving his chair at home, in the hospital, in the community. We wanted him to be able to get back to school, get back to doing all the things that kids his age typically do.
The treatments that Janae went through while he was here were quite extensive. Even though he could only move his head, we wanted him to be able to participate in his life and have the ability to do things as much as he can for himself.
At first it wasn't working for me. So it's like, man, it got disappointing after a little while. Sometimes I didn't want to do therapy, or I wouldn't want to get in my chair. They come in and they, make me do it anyways.
Our biggest goal for him was just for him to see that he could still do so much and that he still had so many opportunities, but that it was just going to look different than what he was used to.
It'll be a lot of long days, a lot of early mornings, long days, and late nights that sometimes you questioning not only yourself, but you questioning, is it worth it? But I kept pushing and kept doing what I was supposed to, eventually achieve those goals one by one. It's like, it made me feel like, big strong man.
Throughout his stay, he was always such a hard worker, and he was willing to try anything that we gave him, even if it sounded crazy. And he was just so determined.
He didn't really realize the entire look back qualified. But man, all that work that I put in, it's like now it's paying off. So it's making me want to continue to push and see what more I can accomplish in life.
He's been able to come back to our inpatient unit because of our spinal cord injury optimization program. There was a patient who had a spinal cord injury here in the unit similar to him, and he bought with his own money a device for this child to talk to so that he could activate and turn on his TV.
I want to be able to provide that support system to them, like the children and my family and friends provided for me. I want to help a young child, they feel like they can't do it anymore. Realize, yes, I can.
Having a C2 spinal cord injury and discharging and never being re-hospitalized for a pneumonia, for a pressure sore, for any kind of acute illness is unheard of. And we have seen him just bloom and thrive.
Since I'm graduating high school, I'm in school for business management. I just finished my first semester. I always wanted to own my own business.
Hey, look at you, all fancy.
So the reason I chose to do clothing because I enjoy dressing up. I like to look nice, and it's just something that I can see a future in, not only for myself, but for the world.
It's just so awesome to see how far he's come and to see just how much he wants to help people, and I think that he's going to help a lot of people because he has such an amazing story to tell.
Well, all of that is I'm able to be at home, and I'm able to live in the moment and enjoy my life and just laugh and smile every day. And that's something that I truly appreciate because I wasn't even supposed to make it this far. The entire children's center staff, they pushed me, and I appreciate it because if they wouldn't have pushed me, I wouldn't have seen a brighter future for myself. They helped me realize who I am. I'm getting there. I'm not gonna let my disability define me. I'm going to define his disability.